Hey everybody. Oh, are we rolling? Okay. Yeah. Hey everybody. So my name's Laura, and I was recently very encouraged by a piece of feedback that I got from a pretty old video I did. It was somebody asking me to do another one, and they complimented me, and it just made me feel really good. So, yeah. So here you go. Man, I just forgot everything I was going to say. Okay, let's just talk about, I guess, something that's coming up a lot. I don't know if you've noticed that on a lot of social media sites, let's just screw this. Okay. There's been a lot of advertisements pertaining to, I guess, legal services that are offering to compensate parents of autistic children who, sorry, not ew to that, it's my hair, who took Tylenol or something, and they can get some, I guess, financial compensation if their kid turned out autistic. And I'm just kind of like, how do you even prove that? I don't know. Anyway, I just also want to say this, I may have been diagnosed by a psychiatrist at Kaiser Permanente as a 32-year-old. That's bad. I can't remember. I'm 36 now, but I'm doing a video. Babe, I told you. Anyway.
Sebastian in Slovenia?
No. Just, yeah. Sorry. But yeah, even though I had some doctor at Kaiser, give me an autism diagnosis, I know that doesn't mean that my experience is anything like somebody who is nonverbal or requires a lot of support constantly, and the people that are there for them, their parents. First of all, I'm not a parent, so I'm not really trying to sit here and judge people. I'm not. I don't know what it's like to be a parent. I don't know what it's like to be a parent of an autistic child. The only, somewhat close experience I've had is when I was a para in an elementary school for a few years, and I worked exclusively in classrooms that were self-contained with children that had autism. Well, one of them didn't, but that's a different story. It was just... Anyway, I'm not going to... Never mind. But yeah, so I get it. It can be really hard. I remember thinking this must be hard to just get the kids up, put them to bed, give them a bath, because it was hard to potty train them, make them eat sometimes, just do really what we were asking them to do. It was hard for them, and I could feel the struggle. And then some kids were just really defiant, and they weren't getting kind of the right, I guess, service, and so they just, anyway, it's just, never mind. I could go on and on about that, but what I'm just trying to say is I'm not hating on the autism moms or anything, because they deserve to be heard. They do. I think that what a lot of, adults on the spectrum, whether or not they have children, I think the issue is that it's, autism is painted so negatively. It's seen as, somebody mentioned, in a post I saw on Reddit about, parents equating their child's autism diagnosis to a cancer diagnosis. Cancer can kill you. Cancer is a disease. It doesn't belong in your body. It needs to be eradicated from your body. It needs to be killed and dealt with in order for the child to live. The cancer does, right? But autism isn't like that, I feel like it would be really inappropriate for a parent, and I could be wrong, let me know. I feel like it would be inappropriate, or it would be taken as inappropriate on social media to be like, oh, my child just got diagnosed with Down syndrome. Yeah, oh my gosh. You know, like, this is tragic. It's like, that child still has a lot to offer. And, you know, there's so much you can do to fulfill their life, just like they can do for you. So, I mean, yeah, people don't roll the dice and hope to have a child with like a developmental disability, you know, or an intellectual disability, but it happens. And I don't know. I guess as a non-parent, I just I don't know. I'm in this mindset like I would just be grateful to have a child, I guess, but I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm not a parent. So before you say that in the comments, I already said it, so don't say it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't, because I'm not a parent. So I already said it. You don't need to. Like, I get it. I get that I don't get it. But another thing is, like, I just want to mention that, yeah, you know, I always said something to my mom over the years to the effect of, you know, I've been diagnosed, you know, at certain points I was like, I've been diagnosed with depression, OCD, ADHD. I have generalized anxiety on one of my charts, or I used to, I don't know. And I was like, I don't remember that, but apparently I'm that too. And I was just like, you know, I feel like something's like, oh, and I had an eating disorder when I was like 14 to like 16. It was anorexia. I don't really like throwing up. I only do it if I'm sick to my stomach from like alcohol or like bad seafood, which has only happened like once. The alcohol like many more times. But anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, my mom. So like, yeah, like, you know, I would always be like, Mom, I feel like something's wrong with me. Like, yeah, I've been diagnosed with like all this stuff, but like, I just feel like there's something else going on. And she'd be like, oh, okay, well, you know, just keep seeking, you know. And anyway, so I did. And, yeah, one thing led to another. And I actually did get diagnosed with autism. My current doctor doesn't want to put it on my chart because I think what he's insinuating is that, like, it's going to cost me more money because I'm going to have to be, like, filed as, like, autism treatment or whatever. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, I still can fetch the one from Kaiser, like, because that was the entity that diagnosed me, and it was a really good moment to see that. It was very validating. My mom thinks I'm nuts. She's like, you're not autistic. You have so much empathy. I'm like, Mom. But, it's cool. She doesn't have to accept that. She just, you know, the fact that she loves and accepts me for who I am. My dad does too. He doesn't really make any comments about the autistic thing. If there was one of them that was probably more autistic-ish, I would say it would be my dad. But my mom has a lot of, like, ADHD traits. Like, she's just, you know, but she's also, like, a big go-getter, and she does a lot of cool stuff. I hope this video wasn't boring. Oh, my parents are in Israel right now, by the way. Cool, huh? But, anyway, yeah, I hope this wasn't, like, awful, and, yeah, any comments would be appreciated. I know that this, like, is not a good dynamic, like, medium. Like, I'm not really exploring anything that I can do with these videos. Like, this is a one take. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get better, I think. All right, thank you.